Open relationship ruins us forever, plus friends betray me. Apparently, my ex-girlfriend is going through a lot. I'm not understanding why she seems to want me back so bad, but was willing to ask me a question that would potentially ruin our 3-year relationship. I lived with her for 4 months when she asked me this question. Most of my things were in storage, and I was waiting for my place to be ready. I only had 1 other month left. The night she asked me, I told her she could do what she wanted, but I wasn't going to stick around and be a part of it. My ex Vicky chased me down her stairs and even out to the parking lot, begging me to stay and forget the question. I even had 2 friends scold me, saying that I wanted to break up with her anyway because I'm an idiot to dump such a hot girl who actually cared for me over a stupid question. Yes, these are supposed to be my bros, 2 guys that I actually grew up with. Today we're not as close as we used to be. I just don't like how they ganged up on me and tried to tell me how stupid I was for dumping my ex. My own bros told me I'd never find a woman like her ever again. One even jokingly mentioned if he thinks it'll be okay if he tried to get with her since I'm not with her anymore. Yes, guys, these were my friends. The last time I spoke to the both of these bozos was when they told me how my ex-girlfriend is stressing over losing me and says she'll never get married if it's not with me. Apparently, she cried this out while drunk at a party. I wasn't invited to this party because my ex-girlfriend was going to be there. It's all good. I found out who my true friends were. So the night my ex asked me a question, I've been living with my ex-girlfriend for 4 months. I had to put a lot of stuff in storage because I was moving into a new apartment. With my ex-girlfriend, yes, we discussed marriage. I could have seen myself marrying her, and she felt the same way about me. Did we put a time frame on anything? No. She never pressured me into marrying her or anything. We just talked about it. We talked about what we wanted out of life, our careers, and things like that. She didn't tell me she felt this way because she thought it would wake me up by asking me for open relationship. She told me her thoughts were, if I felt threatened by other men, then maybe I'll try to lock her down. That is the dumbest way to get someone to marry you because all that did was make me run away from her. That's literally what I did. She chased me out of the apartment building. I had to come back to get some of my things, mainly just clothing. So, we were watching Deadpool 2. The plan was to go check out the latest Deadpool movie because neither of us had seen the others. I remember it was the scene when he was sitting on the couch with the old lady and he had baby legs. My ex-girlfriend mentioned how they looked like an old, unhappy couple just sitting there. She then started to talk about how it would be scary to be married for a number of years and you stop sleeping together and stop doing the things that you used to do. I said, well, people get older and things like making out and picnics and stuff like that just gets old. If you've done it so much in your life, it won't be that bad. She tells me that she's been wanting to ask me a question. I said, oh, what question? What is it? I asked, how long have you been wanting to ask this question? She says, for about 6 months now. Oh, wow, you haven't asked me a question. You've been wanting to ask me for 6 months? Why have you been afraid to ask? I said, hold on. Let me pause the movie. This is getting funny. I paused the movie and she proceeds to say, what if we opened up our relationship right now? I was so confused, guys. Call me an idiot. I didn't know what my ex was talking about. I didn't know what that meant. I said, open our relationship. I don't get it. Open to what? She responded, we open it up to new experiences, but we remain together. I said, keep explaining. She continued with, okay, so basically, you date other people. You're going to have girlfriends or whatever, use protection. Of course, don't fall in love. And I do the same thing with other men. I ask her, so you want us to cheat on each other? What sense does that make? She says it's not cheating if we both agreed to an open relationship. I said, okay, give me the truth. Why are you asking me to do this? Are you seeing someone? She says, no, I'm not seeing anyone else. Can I be honest with you? I said, "That's all I want you to do is be honest with me and stop holding questions back. Ask me whatever. But yes, if you're going to talk to me, be honest. Don't lie. You think I want you to lie to me?" She says, "No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't think you want me to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you, so I think it'll help our relationship if you realize that you could lose me at any given moment." I said, "Oh, okay. I get it, so you want me to get jealous so I can rush and lock you down." I knew right away when she told me this. This woman smiled at me and said, "Yes, I think you need to appreciate me." I said, "What makes you think I don't appreciate you?" She held up her hand and pointed to her ring finger. She said, "There's nothing there. I don't know if you truly want me or not." I told my ex-girlfriend, I said, "Listen carefully. You are free to do whatever the F you want to do. You're single now. I'm going to grab some of my things and I'm going to be out of here. You take care, okay? I'll be back for the rest of my stuff." She laughs at me and says, "Stop being silly." I get up. I shut the bedroom door behind me. I go to the laundry room. Some clothes were in the dryer. I just washed and I started dumping them in a bag. At least I know I have some clean clothes wherever I was going. And I come back for the rest of my stuff. When I was walking down the hall to leave, she comes out of the bedroom and says, "Where are you going? Come on, let's finish the movie." I told her goodbye. It was fun while it lasted. I actually enjoyed myself, but this relationship is over, and I walked out the door. This woman chased me down the steps. I was walking and she was coming after me fast. I get outside. I'm walking towards my car and she's behind me begging me. "It was just a question." Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, I just wanted to scare you a little bit so you can want me more and desire me. I'm not used to someone not falling over me. Sometimes you make me feel like I'm ugly or something. Guys, whatever she was saying to me just didn't matter. I was done. I don't do this open marriage stuff, open relationship, polyamorous activity. That's not me. Now, yes, is my ex-girlfriend attractive? Absolutely. I wouldn't lie and say, "Oh, she's hideous," but I wasn't going to put her on a pedestal. I was taught that at a very young age. If you treat her like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan. That's always been in the back of my mind. I have no trouble hitting on a woman. I feel she may think that I'm out of her league. I've never had any issue getting women. Ever. I'm not bragging or acting like I'm some top alpha. That's not me. I'm just myself. That's it. I saw my ex-girlfriend at a party. I approached her. I made her laugh a ton. She gave me her number. We ended up together for years. But there's no way I was going to continuously tell her, "Oh, you're the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen. Oh, you're so beautiful. I'll drink your bath water." There are guys like that, aka my now ex-best friends. Those guys are such losers. I wish I would have seen that or noticed that before. How dare you not like me anymore? My supposed brothers, because I dumped a woman you deemed the hottest woman in the world. Guys listening, I'm not exaggerating. One of my ex-buddies actually said that. "Dude, you literally dumped the hottest girl in the world." When I heard that, I realized how much of a loser he actually was. I didn't block my ex-girlfriend until I got to her house to get the remainder of my things. Actually, at the time of me getting my things, my bros, well, ex-bros didn't tell me how much of a piece of crap I was for dumping her. I guess at the time they thought I was going to take her back or something, but they came over to help me grab some things. It wasn't much. It took us less than 15 minutes to get everything. Like I said, most of my stuff is in storage. I ended up staying with one of my cousins. Female cousin, she couldn't stand my ex-girlfriend. Actually, they have some history in high school. That's a complete different story. It's not a cheating story at all, but if you want to hear it, I'll tell you in another email. Just let me know. When I went to get my things, my ex-girlfriend wanted to talk to me, and she said she didn't care if my ex-friends were still there, so we all sat down. They kind of lingered in the living room and sat there, but we were in the kitchen. But she was loud enough for everybody to hear. She gets on her knees begging me to take her back. She says to me, "I'm not embarrassed at all to do this in front of your friends. I love you. I will tell the world. I will pay for a billboard to say how much I love you, and I don't want to lose you. I promise you. I only said that to you to get you to wake up. I want you to want me and desire me. I said, how is it that I don't desire you? I bought you gifts. I was here with you. I kissed you every day. We always had sex. You're telling me you didn't feel desired because I didn't put a ring on your finger. That is so stupid. We've talked about marriage. We know we both want to get married. We both know the type of careers we want. I thought we were focusing on that. She said, I understand now. I totally do. Can we please forget that I asked that dumb question and just move on with our lives? I don't have to get married right now. I don't need a ring right now. We're good. I know you love me. I know you desire me. I know you want to be with me the rest of your life. We will get married on our time. I stood up and I told my ex-friends, let's get out of here, and I walked out. She starts crying and screaming. Please don't do this to me. Take me back, please. I'm sorry, I need you. One of my ex-bros said, come on, man. Just sit here and talk to her. I looked at him and said, let's go. We left the apartment. During the car ride is when these two bozos started telling me how much of a prick I was being, saying, dude, she's a good girl and she's the hottest girl you've ever been with. You'll never get a girl like that again. Why would you dump her? You're stupid. Telling me how dumb I was. I'm talking to these guys and I'm saying, you guys truly believe this? I agree, she's gorgeous, and out of all the women I have been with, up to her, they couldn't hold a candle to her in looks. But that means I should let her slide with things, guys. I'm not trying to be some alpha where I'm pretending like, oh, I'm going to just run away and have her come chase me. I truly, genuinely lost interest in being together. I did not go snooping through her phone to see if she's been cheating. In my head, she's probably been cheating. There's somebody she wanted to be with. That's just my gut feeling, and that's just how I felt. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything in life by not being with her. That doesn't mean I wasn't happy. I was very happy. We barely argued, but this question just rubbed me the wrong way, and she didn't seem like she was just asking me this because she wanted to scare me. Guys, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that if I would have agreed to this, she would have smiled. We would have finished the movie, and she would have been getting banged out by some other guys the next day. She just wanted permission to cheat on me. I don't know how my ex-bro didn't know this or see this, but to be honest with you, I don't think they would care. I think they would get with her and allow her to cheat on them because she's the hottest girl they've ever been with. They'd like having her on their arm. That's who they are. I can't believe I called those my bros, man. How do I have this mindset, but they don't? Yeah, we bonded over other things, not women. A bunch of geek stuff, but I guess when it came to women, we're just completely different. To give context, I'm 23 years old. Both of my ex-buddies are 23 as well. My ex-girlfriend is 22. I've never known either of my buddies to have a girlfriend. I know one of them claimed that they've lost their virginity. He just told us about it, but I can't vouch. Now, whenever we'd go anywhere, I'd talk to girls, no problem. But I've never seen either one of them talk to a girl, not outside of friends or girls in our friend group, and I never questioned it. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. I never thought, oh man, I should hook you guys up with somebody because I'm in a relationship. No, I figured if they wanted to be in a relationship, they would try, or if they had trouble talking to a girl and they needed some advice. Maybe they'd ask me, but maybe they didn't think I was the right person to ask. I just never truly thought about it. So every year since I was 17 in my town on the 4th of July weekend, we all get together and let off fireworks and have bonfires. One of our other buddies' houses, he was actually given that house by his grandparents. His grandparents moved out. And over the years, we'd continue to keep that same tradition. 4th of July, letting off fireworks, having a bonfire, of course, there was drinking. Some people would smoke. We have a good time and enjoy each other. We're all friends. This year, I wasn't invited. I was actually told not to come. I guess my other two close buddies weren't the only ones that were upset with me. but my ex-girlfriend was going to be there as well, and someone thought it would not be a good idea that I attend. Now, according to my two buddies, she wasn't the one to say that I shouldn't attend. It was someone else. I don't know who, though. But according to both my two ex-buddies, she's miserable without me, and she misses me. She wishes that I take her back. She feels like she never wants to get married ever in life unless it's with me. She's convincing everybody at the party that it was just a silly question, and she thinks I was a jerk for dumping her, but she will forgive me if I take her back. I have no intentions on ever taking her back. I have considered sleeping with her though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I do miss that part. Like I said, I have no issue getting a woman. And I'm not that picky. I don't need to be with a super gorgeous woman. Like I said, my ex was someone I saw at the party. She was hot. I made her laugh. I felt like I was in, but I'm not against dating a woman with a little weight on her. Woman that's not as attractive as my ex-girlfriend doesn't bother me. If I like you, like being around you, and we click pretty well, we're good. But I will tell you guys here on True Story, maybe you can give me your thoughts on this. I definitely have considered reaching out to her simply just for sex. Is that a bad thing? Am I wrong for doing that? Could I set myself up for trouble by doing that? Maybe I just pretend to date her for a little while just to get what I want out of it, or should I just leave it alone completely? That's the only thing I'm considering. Guys, I don't want to be with her in a relationship. I'll never take her back because I'll never trust her, but I will say she was a great lay. What say you all? And trust me, I will listen to what you tell me. Hey, first, thanks for sending in your story, man. I really appreciate it. Dude, leave her alone. At first you were saying, oh, I don't miss her. I don't want her. I don't need her. She rubbed me the wrong way. Keep it at that, man. You don't need to go sleep with her because this is the trouble you can end up in. If you trick her and make her believe that, okay, I'll be with you or I'll give you exactly what you want, and she discovers that you're just using her for sex, she could possibly get you in a lot of trouble. She can lie on you. And guess what? They're going to believe her. She can, if you're talking about now, these are your ex-friends and other people are falling out with you. It sounds like, I'm not too sure, but you can turn everybody against you, man. Leave her alone. Don't go anywhere near her. Block her. You're done with her. You're done with her. Don't keep one foot in. Oh, I'm just going to dip my toe in a little bit. No, you're done. If you want to go be with somebody else, go be with somebody else, but leave her alone. Don't go trying to trick her and just to get, no, it ain't going to work out. I just got a bad feeling it's not going to work out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thanks for sending in this story, man. You did the right thing. She's saying, okay, I asked you that question because I wanted you to like me more and pursue me more. She wants you to put her on a pedestal like every other guy does, like your other friends did, and they weren't even with her. Put me on the pedestal. Make me feel desired. No, I won't. I will not. You did the right thing, man. Thanks for sending in this story, guys. If you want to send in a story, send it to truestorynation@gmail.com. Here, I'll put it on the screen. That's truestorynation@gmail.com. I'm going to catch you guys at the next one.